Hi there and welcome to Cooking Made Easy with Adita. And in today's class, we are going to make some hummus. We're going to do a wonderful, yummy avocado toast, and we're going to do a garbanzo bean salad. All this is very highly nutritious, and guess what? It's going to be very easy. This is going to go by quick. Are you ready? Let's do this.
Hi, how are you today?
Good.
Good. I've never joined one of these before. Is this new or is this?
The cooking is new. We have this month, and I think we're doing another one next month, if I recall correctly. We were just doing it as a fun summer thing. Hello, everybody, as everyone is coming in. So glad to see you. I hope you guys have your recipes and your ingredients in front so that we can really enjoy this. And you are more than welcome to pop open a bottle of wine. I'm not going to say anything. I will not judge you. Let's kind of talk about this. So garbanzos are an incomplete protein, which means that if we were in a science class, that we are missing one little chemical component that would make it a complete protein. But what makes it complete is a grain or a seed. So for traditional hummus, we use garbanzos, and we are going to use tahini. And to take your knife, the flat edge of the knife, place it on there and just break it open. And once you break it open, guess what? The skin comes right off. It really does. So that is going to be your goal. And if you are doing this with me, which I will hope you are, we're going to start with the garlic, and we are going to place it in a food processor. This is my favorite thing. And I'm glad you can't see it close by because it really looks a little bit destroyed because I use it almost every day, to be honest. So I'm going to put the garlic in the food processor, and I'm also going to be placing the hemp seeds, about a tablespoon of hemp seeds in the food processor as well. And we're going to cut those guys up. The reason I cut those guys up first is because they're smaller. And if we were to add in the garbanzos and everything else, then you might have chunks of garlic in your hummus. So I like to do this first. It's going to get a little loud, but bear with me. That chopped up, we are now going to end up adding in our garbanzos, which I have drained. Okay, so make sure you get the water out of there. So we're going to add that in there. And we're going to add in our tahini. And you've got about a tablespoon of tahini as well. So I'm actually even adding in the oil of the tahini because it's just very good for you. And now we're going to also add in olive oil. So olive oil is going to end up helping us make this nice and smooth. Now, a couple of words on olive oil, because as you saw, I really poured a lot of olive oil in there. And I'm pretty bad at pouring a lot of olive oil in there, and it shouldn't be bad. I don't want you to, and I said bad, that's not the right word. It's basically, I don't want you to think that when you put so much olive oil in there that it's going to make you fat or anything, because it's not. Because here's the thing, this is basically, the only thing that's cooked in there are the garbanzos. So the oil is in its natural state, which is actually very good for your hair, for your skin, for everything else. So we want to enjoy that, okay? And so now, we're going to blend this guy up. And guess what? We have hummus, my friends. We have hummus. There we go. So now, we must taste, though. We must taste the hummus. Hold on. Let's find out. And I want you to taste your hummus. And let's see, does this have enough salt? Enough lemon juice? Okay, mine does. Now you guys have to taste yours and see if yours does. Yeah, that works. Now, this avocado, I need to smash it up for my avocado toast. So let's not get crazy. You don't have to cut this up and stick it in a bowl and smash it in there. You don't have to do any of that. This is what I want you to do. Take your fork, take your avocado, and literally smash it inside the shell. Inside the shell, smash it up, and then put it on your toast. We've got to make life easy, my friends, okay? So that is the way. I have 2 kids, and when my kids were babies, they used to eat avocado all the time, and people would look at me because I would literally do this like out of my, diaper bag. I would pull it out, smash it up, and then serve them with a little spoon out of the avocado shell because there was no need for doing all the other stuff. So we're doing the same thing here. We're going to smash this one up. Actually, we're going to put this one on the other one. We have 2 pieces of toast that we are going to enjoy here. So we're smashing that up literally in the shell of the avocado and then putting that down. Okay. Now, this is all about easy cooking, so just kind of keep that in mind, okay? So we have our 2 shells. Those go down. We are going to give this just a pinch of salt because it actually enhances the flavor of the avocado. Not too much, just a little bit, okay? Then we have a couple of things that we're going to do. Let me put those to the side. We're going to slice up, we don't need those either. We're going to slice up a little bit of cucumber. I'm not going to take the skin off the cucumber. The skin of the cucumber is actually very good for you, so please keep that. I do cut off the ends though, and then I want to make really, really thin slices. So I have to kind of focus. So I'm making really, really thin slices of the avocado. Well, that might have gone too thin, but that's okay. So we're going to thin this out. I don't know, I'm going to do like maybe 6 or 7 because I have those 2 pieces there, right? But it's really yummy. There we go. Okay, let's do those right there. So now what we're going to do is we are going to take some of our hummus. We're going to spoon that out. Notice I am making these kind of thick, but that's okay because they're really yummy. And then we're going to do the other one right here. And we're just going to basically smash the hummus on top. So we have the hummus, we have the avocado. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now you're going to put your little cucumbers. Look how cute that is. And we're going to do this one. Can you guys see? I think you can. There we go. I'll move this forward so you can see it even more. Okay, so now I put my cucumbers, and we're going to give this, there we go. Yeah, okay. We're going to give this a bit of spice, a bit of kick. So I like to give it some red peppers. I kind of do it by hand because if not, I get a little carried away. So we're putting a little bit of red pepper on there to give it a little bit of a kick. And I usually also put on here like bean sprouts, but for whatever reason, when I went to the grocery store today, they did not have bean sprouts. So I don't have them to place on my avocado toast, but I would highly recommend that for you. And so, you know, I come from a very Latin culture, and in Latin cultures, we always have appetizers. So here's your appetizer.